Okay. Madhyanathmirandasya Dhyananjana Shalakaya Shakshurmitanyena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitanyena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeyam Shri Guru Shri Yukta Padakamanam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Star Shri Rupa Sagrajata Sagana Raghunata Vidam Tam Sujivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sagana Lalita Shri Vishaka Vitamsta He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagapate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gourangi Radhe Vrindavanishwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakapataru Vyascha Kipasindhu Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna. So you're welcome to the IDC program. So let me introduce you to the course. Very, very important introduction. 1 minute. And also, we're going to be making use of our student handbook. I sent into the group. Please, you can download it or you print it out so that you can go through it as we are going through the course. There's so many quotes that we may not put on the PowerPoint, but they are there in your student handbook for you to make reference and read before the class. So because during the examination, this is going to be part of the assessment. So very, very important you go through your student handbook. But not everything we are going to go through in the class. So you read it after reading it, when you come to the class, you can take notes and ask questions based on what you have read in the student handbook. So please download the student handbook or print it out so that you can follow. So ISKCON Disciple Course. It's a program started by the ISKCON, the GBC, so that to educate devotees about the importance of understanding the Guru Tattva and a discipleship, what it means to be a disciple in a multi-guru system of ISKCON. Okay. So there are classroom norms that we have to follow during the program. Okay. Once we will be present for the entire course. That is, if you at the end of the day you want to get the certificate, there's no excuse. You have to be present through the entire course, and also we will raise hands to contribute whenever there is class discussion. So don't feel shy. The only two things, either you are wrong or you are right, but your facilitator will never tell you are wrong. We only try to encourage you to do more better. You see? We never say, oh, you are wrong, it's not correct. No, because we don't want to discourage anyone, okay? So don't feel shy, oh, I may be wrong. No, it's okay. It's okay, you can be wrong. That is not the end of the world. Just try to contribute. We will value student contribution, whether or not we agree with them. That's what I was saying. So we value all your contributions. It's not about whether I agree with you or not. No. Because we want to encourage everyone to participate in the program. Okay, we will refrain from side conversations. So when the class is going on, make sure that before you come to the class, you already settle all your pendings, activities, discussion, conversation, so you can focus completely on the program. And not that when the class is going on, sometimes we switch off our camera so that we can do some side talk, or we see you through the camera, you are talking to someone, it's not allowed. Okay. We will turn on all our camera through the class. Sorry, some omission was in that place. So we turn on our camera throughout the class. Okay, it means as long as you are in the class, you have to turn on your camera. There's nothing like my boss is calling me, or my boss is talking to me, or this. As long as you are present in the class and you have created time to be part of this class, we shall turn on our camera all through the program. There are two people which their camera is still off. Okay, now the one is on and the other one is okay, very good. We are just reading it. So the camera must be on, so we all know that we are part of the class. Okay, thank you very much. And we will observe confidentiality within and without the classroom. Okay, this is very, very important for this program. Like yesterday, we were discussing something about virgin meat and this. All those kind of discussions should not go outside the classroom, please. You see, whatever we discuss in the classroom should be within classroom, and it should not go outside the classroom that you start using it like a gossip or talk with other people. It should not be like that. So we should maintain confidentiality within and without the classroom. Is very, very important. This is a sign of maturity. Okay, whatever we discuss in the classroom ends here, and we should not take it outside the classroom. Whatever the program we are doing, okay? Very, very important. Please take notes. Okay, we will refrain from borrowing strength from status or position. This kind of classroom norm is actually added because sometimes you may get the vote is one in position in your class, maybe a temple president or temple commander or manager. So as long as they're inside the class, you cannot borrow strength from your status or strength or whatever position. Oh, I'm a temple president. No, once we come to the class, we are all equal. So everybody contributes equally like that. Okay? And also, number 8, we respect the right of individuals to withdraw without stating reasons from any exercise which makes them feel unduly uncomfortable. Okay, maybe there's some exercise we are doing and you're not very comfortable with it. Okay, so you can withdraw. Nobody will force you, that you must, contribute to such exercise. So we should take note of this. So we respect your right to withdraw if you're not comfortable, okay? And we will each accept full responsibility for success in achieving our desired outcomes. Meaning there are some aim for this course, this program. So it's an interactive program. So we accept full responsibility for success in achieving our desired outcome. Means that you contribute to your part, means you have to read your student handbook and try as much as possible to participate, ask questions in the class, ask questions, whatever you don't understand. If you don't read the student handbook, you will not be able to ask questions. So please always read the student handbook, because once we start the program, I will not be telling you everything in your student handbook. I will be working based on the teacher manual. So we have the PowerPoint, which I will be going through. So I will focus more on the PowerPoints and the points already added in the PowerPoint. So there are some points in the student handbook that will not be added in the PowerPoint. So if you're studying the student handbook, some of the points that are there in the student handbook, you bring them up. Prabhuji, I read this particular aspect. I don't understand. Please, can you speak more on this? Okay? Because if we don't study the student handbook, this course itself, some devotees can take it in 3 days. We can finish this course in 3 days, But I don't want to rush it. That is why we are doing 1 hour. We're going to be doing 1 hour a day. So if you don't ask questions and we don't go deeper in some of the topics, so maybe we will not even reach 31st of January before we finish the course. I will just say, course is over. Thank you very much. Now submit your assignment or whatever, and the program is over. See, but I put more days. Generally, it's kind of we have 14 PowerPoints, which sometimes it can take like 14 sections, or sometimes they can take it for 10 sections, 7 sections, like that. But I put it for 1 hour for the entire January because I want us to really go deeper into the topic. As we start discussing, you understand what I mean. So, but you have to read before the class so that we can dive deeper inside the program. It's very, very important, okay? We will confront issue or behavior, not people. This is very, very important. Let's say, for example, a particular devotee speaks something and you are not comfortable with it. We don't challenge people. We don't attack the people, okay? So we confront issue and behavior, not the people. Even though you are not happy with what the person says, you don't attack the person or, start, like confronting the person. No, we don't do that in our class. So we talk about the issue. Okay, we point out the issue, we analyze the issue and the behavior, and we settle it there. But we should not be personal, okay? And the other one is we will each honor any agreement reached. Okay. Okay, let's continue. So there are some aims for this course. So the broad aims for this course is to improve the quality of discipleship within ISKCON in order to promote the long-term well-being of Srila Prabhupada Society and its members. Long time ago, I always say, in any organization, there are 4 stages. In any organization in this world, no matter whatever the organization may be, there are 4 stages. Number 1 is forming stage. Forming stage is when the organization is forming. Okay, you're starting any organization, that is forming stage, is started. After the forming stage, the organization comes to the stage called storming stage. Storm. You know storm? There's storm. Storming stage. Yeah. So there's storming stage. So in that storming stage, so many things comes up, so many things, people are feeling uncomfortable, so many people, complaining, talking so many things about the organization and this is that. This is a storming stage. Okay, so it's gonna pass through storming stage also. Any successful organizations in this world have passed through these stages. Okay, so it's gonna pass through that storming stage also. That was when Prabhupada just left the planet. There are so many Srila Prabhupada disciples who are in the position of guru. So some of them could not keep that position and came down from that position. So that affected so many devotees. Many lost faith in guru. Many left ISKCON for one reason or the other. So it was a very big time for ISKCON, and it's a storming stage. So after storming stage comes norming stage, norming, when the organization coming to normal. So now in ISKCON world, ISKCON is becoming, we're coming to the norming stage of our organization. Before, in ISKCON, if you are not living in the temple, you are not considered to be a devotee. You see, in ISKCON. But now that is becoming past. Now everybody begin to understand that no, it's not true. You don't need to live in the temple to be a devotee. You can be a member and still be a very wonderful devotee. So now we are beginning to adjust our situation in a way that a devotee doesn't necessarily need to be in the temple for us to recognize that person to be a devotee. Okay, so that is now ISKCON begin to understand, and now we are coming to the norming stage, because the grihasta or the working class, they are the heartbeat of any organization, especially religious organization. You see, so now the devotees are beginning to realize and understand that we need to have more working class devotees if we really want to sustain our organization. So to improve the quality of discipleship within ISKCON in order to promote long-term well-being of Srila Prabhupada Society and its member. So now, devotees now, they are working, and at the same time, they're trying to be Krishna conscious. So this training program has been developed so that the devotee can be properly equipped with the knowledge of Guru Tattva and discipleship, so that even after accepting a guru, even if they are not staying in the temple, they can still properly be guided and follow the instruction of the guru accordingly. Okay, so these are the part of the aim and how we are going to achieve the aim together. Okay, we will achieve this by enabling students to understand the long-standing principle of discipleship as presented in the teaching of Srila Prabhupada and the Brother Gaudiya Vaishnava's tradition, and appreciate the unique context in which these teachings are applied within ISKCON. So we are going to be making so many references to different parts of our literatures as we are discussing about this guru-disciple relationship and the different type of guru. Okay. Any questions so far, or any comments, or any contribution, so that I continue about the course board aims? And this
Prabhuji, can I ask what is the fourth stage? Fourth stage.
You said what?
Fourth stage, Prabhuji.
After norming.
Okay, thank you. Okay,
After
I didn't
norming.
mention the fourth stage. Okay, performing stage. Performing stage. So we have forming stage, we have storming stage, then we have norming stage, then we have performing stage. So when ISKCON already now becoming normal in the society, then we'll be entering into another phase of our organization where we'll now start performing like every other organization in the society. So ISKCON is going towards that level. It's gradual, but we will get there. It's not easy that any organization who doesn't have the main founder around, they stumble around for some time before they get their balance. So ISKCON has passed through that, and very soon we'll come to that performing stage again. You see, when Prabhupada was around, we were very, very active in the society. So when Prabhupada left, so many things happens, and now we are getting back our balance. Okay, thank you for asking that. Escape my mind. Yes. So let's continue. So then we are going to achieve this by enabling students to apply this principle to form spiritually healthy, constructive relationship with their gurus and senior Vaishnavas. Act appropriately within those relationships. Because there are so many devotees in ISKCON, you know, they have taken initiation, but that was before. Now these things are becoming more and more, you know, clearer because of this kind of programs going on. They don't have faith in their guru. They just, when they come to ISKCON, they just see everybody is taking guru. Oh, I want this guru. I want this guru. Why you want this guru, you don't know. Oh, everybody wants this guru, so I want this guru. You see? No, it's not like that. You see? Form spiritually healthy, constructive relationship within their gurus and senior Vaishnavas. How do we relate with our guru? Because in ISKCON, it's a very different system. In ISKCON, the guru doesn't stay in a fixed ashram. Unlike like in India, when you have the guru has one temple and all his disciples come to that ashram and they stay with him there, and he gives them direct instruction and all. No, in ISKCON, we don't have such system. ISKCON is a multi-guru system. So the guru doesn't stay in a particular place. It travels around. So in such situation, how do we understand? How do we respect? And how do we, balance the situation of our relationship with the guru at the same time following the instruction of the authority we are staying under? So all this is what we are going to achieve together through this course. Act appropriately within those relationships. Okay, like sometimes your guru give you a particular instruction, and the temple president in the temple where you are staying give you another instruction. How do you understand? How do you balance this situation? All these things we are going to deal with as we are going in this course. Then the third point is develop the values and attitude required of a disciple. So we're going to discuss this in details as we continue. You know, the values and attitude required of a disciple. What is the qualification of a disciple? What are the qualifications of a guru? In ISKCON, how do we represent our guru? How do you present your guru in a gathering of other devotees of different gurus? Because sometimes you may come to a particular temple where we have about 3 or 4 gurus initiating in that temple. It's very common in India. You have a very big temple, and in that big temple, you have about 4 gurus coming there, and and they give initiation to different devotees. So how do we balance this situation? All this we are going to discuss in this course. Cooperatively serve the Supreme and his various representatives in order to perpetuate Srila Prabhupada's teaching and mission through both personal example and instruction. Okay? Course principle and values. Okay? What are the principle and values? Srila Prabhupada as preeminent Shiksha Guru. Because nowadays, you will see when Prabhupada was on the planet, Prabhupada was very emphatic about this. When devotee will print his book, he will make sure that they put the founder Acharya of ISKCON, the founder Acharya, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, he makes sure that they put this in full, so that tomorrow there will not be misunderstanding in the organization. So Prabhupada is an Acharya in ISKCON, and is our major preeminent Shiksha Guru. Means that once you come into ISKCON, the first person you take instruction from is Srila Prabhupada by studying Srila Prabhupada's books. Just like we're studying Srimad Bhagavad Gita and other books. So Prabhupada remains our preeminent Shiksha Guru. When we start discussing about the Guru Tattva, we talk about the different type of gurus. Shiksha Guru is one of the gurus, and you can have many Shiksha Gurus. Okay? So, but Prabhupada is preeminent Shiksha Guru in ISKCON. As ISKCON is concerned, there cannot be any other preeminent Shiksha Guru or founder in ISKCON. Only Srila Prabhupada can occupy that position, and no one else is in ISKCON. Okay? Allegiance to ISKCON and Paramparam. Okay? Like many, after Prabhupada left, there's so many God brothers of Prabhupada who came up, and they were taking Prabhupada's disciples, and then some of them becoming offensive to ISKCON and finding fault in ISKCON. And what happened was after that, then you will see many of them, when they are not happy in that organization, they want to come back, they want to come around ISKCON. So with all those kind of things we will discuss in detail. And also we discuss about the retweak. There are some group of people who went out of ISKCON, and they say there cannot be any other Diksha Guru apart from Srila Prabhupada. That only Prabhupada is a Diksha Guru. Every other guru, we cannot have any other guru because they are not qualified to be a guru. Every other person should initiate on behalf of Srila Prabhupada. You cannot take any disciple. Prabhupada mentioned in many places how his disciples should become guru. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also mentioned. So we're going to discuss all these things. Okay? Yes, Babu, you have a question?
Yes, thank you. I don't mean to sound
Please increase your volume so that I can hear you, Prabhu.
You can hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me now? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. So I don't understand what the title Shiksha Guru means. But
yeah.
But what I want to know is, why is this title important? I mean,
why?
Yeah, why? I mean, why is the title important?
I didn't get that last word, sorry.
why is this title important? Why is it important that this title is recognized for Prabhupada?
Okay. Because Prabhupada is the Acharya of ISKCON. So this is just
Yes,
giving you the principle and values of this course. When we go inside the course itself, we'll discuss this in details.
I understand that, but this preeminent Shiksha Guru, why is this title important?
Now, it's important because we can only take instruction as long as ISKCON is concerned. We can only take Shiksha from Srila Prabhupada. Because what happened was, let me give you why this is very important. What happened was when Srila Prabhupada, went to the West, America, and he made so many disciples. So when he went back to India, and he just took all his disciples to India. So some of the disciples, some of the other, they went to these God brothers. So these God brothers started telling the proper disciple something contrary to what the Srila Prabhupada was teaching them. Telling them, Prabhupada has not taught you about deep lila, but Radha Krishna, and this. They started giving contrary instruction to the disciples. In that way, creating some unfaithful, making the devotee to have shaking faith in the process of, on the part of bhakti. So it was affecting many of them. So at that point, Srila Prabhupada gave a very stern instruction that no one should go to my God brothers. Okay, he gave that outstanding instruction to his disciple. That is why the GBC, they have come together and make this principle that Srila Prabhupada remained the preeminent Shiksha Guru in ISKCON. Means we can only take Shiksha from Srila Prabhupada as long as you belong to ISKCON. Okay, so it's very, very important for our movement, ISKCON itself. Is that okay, Prabhu?
For now, it's okay. We can talk about this later, maybe more privately.
When we
I don't know.
dive deep into it, we will discuss more. Okay, this is just like intro. Okay, then respect for multiple authority and senior Vaishnavas. Like I say, in ISKCON, you have regional council, you have zona supervisor, you have national council chairman, you have temple president, you have sciences, you have guru. How do you balance all these authorities and senior Vaishnavas? So we're going to discuss that in this course also. Okay, and considerate selection of Diksha Guru. How do you select Diksha Guru? Let's say, for example, now you become very serious and you want to take further step, because Srila Rupa Goswami mentioned in Nectar of Devotion, there are 5 very important aspects of devotional service that everyone must follow once you start practicing bhakti. And number 1 is you must accept a spiritual master. So once you have come to that level, you have become fixed on this path, and you want to accept a spiritual master, how to pick a spiritual master, considering selection of a Diksha Guru. So we're going to discuss that in this course also. Another one point also we discuss is commitment to vows. Because there are vows we make when we are taking a decision from our guru. No illicit sex, no gambling, no intoxication, no eating meat, fish, or egg, and all these things. So commitment to vow. Why we follow these vows? All these things we are going to discuss. Exemplary sadhana and conduct. Why do we have to, chant minimum of 60 rounds every day, and follow all these principles? Why? And faith in Guru's instruction. Very, very important. Prabhupada showed us how this is very, very important for our success in spiritual life. Srila Prabhupada, his Guru Maharaj gave him instruction 33 years ago after Srila Prabhupada came to fulfill that instruction, 33 years after. His Guru Maharaj gave him instruction 33 years after. He was always thinking about that instruction. And all of us, we are benefiting from that Prabhupada following instruction today. All of us. Inquiry, humility, and service. This is very, very important values for the disciple. You must ask questions. You must be humble and render service. Who can tell us the the Bhagavad Gita that talk about this?
Prabhu,
Is that what?
434.
Okay, say it. You want to tell us?
Tadvidhi pranipatina paripasnina sigaya pudikshante si janam janina sattva darsina.
Very good. Thank you.
That's it,
Yeah, very
Prabhu.
nice. Thank you very much. Very good. That's very nice. Yeah, 434. Thank you very much. Yeah, that is how to use the shlokas. This is how to remember your shlokas. Very good. Yes, Prabhu David, please go ahead.
What does sadhana mean?
Sadhana means waking up every morning to serve the Lord and chant minimum of 60 rounds. That is sadhana. What you do regularly, spiritual practice you perform regularly is called sadhana. You know,
You
like
have to
every
chant-
day you have to chant a particular number of rounds. You know.
I don't understand. I understand chanting 16 rounds. Are you saying chanting all 16 rounds in the morning when you wake up?
Yeah, that is chanting
Is
your
that what
60
sadhana
rounds
is?
every morning. That is making sure you finish your 60 rounds in a day. Itself is a sadhana.
Yes. I often
Practice, spiritual practice. Sadhana means spiritual practice, eternal practice, what you do every day for the pleasure of the Lord.
So sadhana is just doing 16 rounds.
No. Worshipping the deities. If let's say, for example, you are around the temple, going to the temple in the morning to pay obeisances, chanting in the morning, you know, this spiritual activity you perform regularly every day is what we call sadhana.
Okay.
Yes, Prabhu. Any other question? Okay, favorable association, how to associate with devotees, purity, inclusiveness, and cooperation, how to cooperate with other devotees, and be pure in the association of Vaishnava, cultivation and propagation of the holy name, assimilation and dissemination of Srila Prabhupada. And we have only to execute the order of the spiritual master. Preach Krishna consciousness and follow in the path of the Vaishnavas. The spiritual master represents both Lord Krishna and the Vaishnavas. Therefore, by following the instruction of the spiritual master and by chanting Hare Krishna, everything will be right. By following the instruction of the spiritual master and chanting Hare Krishna, everything will be right. We should take note of this. Very, very important. So any question or comment, this is just to introduce you to the course.
I have a question.
Yes, Prabhu.
I don't have any deities in my house, and I don't
Okay.
worship any deities here.
You don't have any deity in your house, and
Well, I have some pictures of, Prabhupada and Krishna and Radha, and I've got a little, statuette of Damodara, and but no, I don't have any deities here.
yeah, actually in the beginning, a picture is okay. Picture is okay because if you are not prepared for worshiping deities,
I'm not.
then if you have one, then you may inconvenience yourself. If you have to go to work and all those things, you have to be prepared. So, but if you have a picture deities, you can just clean every morning, change the water, and whenever you cook, you offer your food to them and make it simple like that.
Thank you.
So we talk more about this, like about deity and all those things in another class. So, but yes,
Another
you
class.
can, yes, you can, yeah, we can. You can set up actually altar in your house, and it's very wonderful. Yes. Okay. So, any question or comments? I want us to start the. If there's no question, there's no comment based on what we have discussed. Then we will start the first part of the program. Okay. So, seems there is no question. So I'm going to start. So this course has 4 units, divided into 4 units. So in the first unit, we are going to talk about Guru Tattva and the Paramparam. That is the Guru Tattva and the Paramparam. We're going to discuss about that. That is what is a Guru, who is a Guru, and how to understand a Guru, and the Paramparam system. Okay. The Guru is offer first the respectful prayers. Vande Guru, Guru, and Guru Bawu Bachana, plural number, that many Gurus. But they are not many, they are one. That is Guru Tattva. So this is lecture of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adilila. So we have one Guru. Why? Even though we have many Gurus, we have Diksha Guru and Shiksha Guru. So Prabhupada is talking here, even though there's many, but they are one. How the many Guru become one? Because they are giving only one instruction, how to engage in devotional service. That is why even the many Guru is one. Okay. So Guru Tattva, there is this quote from Chaitanya Charitamrita. Guru Krishna Rupa Ana Shastrena Pramane. Guru Rupe Krishna Kripa Karane Bhakti Gane. Translation. According to the deliberate opinion of all revealed scripture, the spiritual master is not different from Krishna. Lord Krishna in the form of the spiritual master deliverer is devotee. So the spiritual master is not different from Krishna. Actually, the spiritual master is Krishna external manifestation. Because in our conditioned state, we cannot see Krishna. So Krishna manifests himself in the form of the Guru. And that is why we have to worship the Guru as good as God. That is why you see in ISKCON, Srila Prabhupada established a wonderful process for us. Every morning, we worship the Guru at least twice. First, the 4:30 program we do, Mangalarati, the song we sing is the worship of the Guru. Samsara Davanana Larida Loka Tranaya Karunya Gana Ganatam Pratasya Kaya Nagunana Vasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda. Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda. So when you're meditating on that song, when you're singing it, it's describing all the different qualities of the Guru. Actually, Srila Vikshanatha Chakravarti says, if one meditates on this song every morning, when you're in this life, at the end of your life, when you're about to leave this world, you will get service to Krishna in Vrindavan, just by meditating on this song every morning. And that's why Prabhupada has instituted us this program for us to meditate on Guru. All ISKCON temple all over the world, this is what we sing during Mangalati time. Only one temple in the world that we sing something different, and that is Shri Vrindavan Dham. In Vrindavan, they sing, only in Prabhupada Samadhi, they sing that song, but in the temple itself, they sing another kind of song for the pleasure of Krishna, Balaram, and Radhesham. Okay, so the Guru is not different from Krishna. Krishna is the external manifestation of the Guru. Guru is the external manifestation of Krishna. If you look at your student handbook, there's a very nice quote there. Are you with your student handbook? Somebody want to read the Acharya? Yes. Yeah, you have seen it. Want to read it? There's one quote there that talk about the Acharya.
Acharya should be respected just like God.
Yeah, there's one shloka. Let me just confirm 1 minute. Achayo mam vijaniyam. You saw it?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Achayo mam
Okay.
vijaniyam navama yeta karishit. Mama tua badaje suyeta sarvadeva mayo guru. One should know the Achaya as myself and never disrespect him in any way. One should not envy him, thinking him an ordinary man, for he is the representative of all the demigods. This is from Srimad Bhagavatam 11, 17, 27. This is instruction of Krishna to Uddhava. You see, so it's Krishna himself who is saying here, you cannot disrespect the Guru, because Krishna is saying here, one should not envy him. Like some people, they become envious of the Guru. You cannot be envious of the Guru. You see, taking him to be an ordinary man. Because once you envy the Guru and take him to be an ordinary man, you will disobey the instruction of the Guru. You will not follow the instruction because you're thinking that he's an ordinary man. That is why it's very, very important before you accept a Guru, you must be sure that the person you are accepting is someone you can surrender to for the rest of your life. So accepting a guru is not something you rush into. It's not something, oh, everybody is taking initiation because they changed their name from what is his name? David Baka David to Dravida Prabhu. No, I want to change my name also. No, it's not like that. No, it's not about changing names. It's about commitments, being responsible. Are you ready for the commitments to follow the instruction of the Guru? So that is very, so before you can accept such a Guru, you have to study the person. You study. It's the duty of the disciple to study the Guru, and it's the duty of the Guru to study this disciple, whether he's ready to give such person initiation. For example, there is a very nice example in our line. Gorakishodas Babaji Maharaj was the guru of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur instructed his son, Bhaktisiddhanta Bimala Prasad at that time, you take his initiation from Gorakishodas Babaji Maharaj. So when Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur went to Gorakishodas Babaji Maharaj, and they say, want to take initiation from him, Babaji Maharaj said, I don't want to accept any disciple. I don't want to accept disciple. He said, please, Maharaj, you accept me as your disciple. If you don't accept you as your disciple, there's no need for me living in this life. So Babaji Maharaj saw his seriousness. He said, okay, I will ask Gauranga Mahaprabhu. If Gauranga Mahaprabhu tells me to give instruction, then I will initiate you. Then Bhaktisiddhanta left. Then came back again after a long time. Then he asked, Mara Babaji, have you asked Gauranga Mahaprabhu? Then the Babaji said, oh, sorry, I forgot to ask Gauranga Mahaprabhu. You see? In this way, he was studying him. We want to see, because Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur is an erudite scholar, very learned person. And Gorakishodas, that's Babaji Maharaj himself, is an illiterate, but is a very pure devotee of Krishna. Okay? So in this way, he was testing his disciple. So after a long time, when Gorakishodas Babaji Maharaj was very reluctant for giving him initiation. So one day he came to him and he said, Babaji, if you're not giving me initiation today, then there's no need for me living. I will just go and drown myself in the Ganges. As he was going to the Ganges, then Babaji Maharaj called him back. So, okay, you come here. I'm going to give you initiation. You see? So he has passed the test. So taking a spiritual master is not just for show. Oh, now I'm initiated. I am Prabhupada Das. You should respect me. It's not like that. It's more than that. It's about commitment. Okay? Any questions, comments regarding that? We continue. Okay. So According to the deliberate opinion or revealed scripture, the spiritual master is not different from Krishna, and Lord Krishna is in the form of spiritual master. So Krishna is not different from the spiritual master is not different from Krishna. That's why in the morning we sing, Shakshadari Twena Samasta Shastre Usastatava Vyakta Sarvi Kintu Prabhuya Priya Vatasya Vande Gurovshi Sharanarvindam Shakshadari Twena Samasta Shastre Shakshadari. The Guru is not different from the Lord. Shakshadari Twena Samasta. All the revealed scriptures are saying this. Shakshadari Twena Samasta Shastri. Because the Guru is not different from Krishna, came to Prabhuya Priya Hevatasya. My Guru is very dear to Krishna, very, very dear to Krishna. I worship that Guru. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Okay, so this is very, very important to understand this. Then here it says, the relationship of a disciple with his spiritual master is as good as his relationship with the Supreme Lord. Because we cannot see Krishna. You see, we cannot see Krishna. We can only see the spiritual master, our Guru. So our relationship with our Guru tells how much relationship we have with Krishna. Very, very important. So a spiritual master always represents himself as the humble servitor of this personality of Godhead. But the disciple must look upon him as the manifested representation of Godhead. That is where the other organization like the Christianity are missing it. Jesus Christ represented himself as a guru. But now they have made him to become God. Because why? They don't understand this principle of Vaishnavism. The guru is simultaneously God and not. You see, it's just like the ambassador of a country can represent the president, but that does not mean that the person is the president. You see? So similarly, the guru should be treated as God, but he cannot take the position of God. Many neophyte disciples or practitioners, they miss this point. They now remove God and place the guru in the position of God. No, it's not like that. The disciple must look upon him as a manifested representation of God. But that does not make the guru to be God. Okay? Let's continue. I was quoting this one. Shakshadari Tvena Samasta Shastre. This is enjoined in every scripture. Achaya ma Vijaniyat. One should consider the Achaya to be as good as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In spite of all this instruction, if one considers the spiritual master as an ordinary human being, one is doomed. So if a disciple, loses faith in the guru and consider the guru to be an ordinary human being, that disciple is doomed. I've seen many devotees who lost faith in their guru. That was the end of their spiritual life. Once you lose faith in your guru, your spiritual life has ended. Because of lack of proper knowledge. Lack of proper knowledge. Some people believe that when the guru means, when they say guru is not different from God, means the guru should know everything about me. And it's not like that. It's not necessary that the guru must know everything about you. Or must know what you are doing. It's not like that. And this is very, very important. I remember my Guru Maharaj was telling me one time, one of his disciples called him, Guru Maharaj, I'm very, very sorry to tell you, I will not be able to keep one of the principles. I just said, let me tell you, from now on, I will not be able to keep one of the principles. I want to be breaking one of the principles. Just imagine the boldness. A disciple is calling his guru and telling his guru that he will not be able to keep all the principles. It's like, what does that mean? It means that he has no faith in the guru anymore. You see? So it's a very serious commitment, and that is why every morning when we are doing Guru Puja, we go to offer flowers to Srila Prabhupada to reaffirm our vows, to renew our vows to Srila Prabhupada. The Prabhupada, this and this we are going to be following every day. We have made our vow that we will do this to our Guru. Please, we are still going to be doing that. Very, very important. So if one considers the spiritual master as an ordinary human being, one is doomed. Means that your spiritual life will be, shattered. You will lose faith in the path of spirituality. I've seen many devotees, this happened to them, and they left the movement. So here there's a very nice analogy Prabhupada use, to describe the position of the guru to be simultaneously God, Krishna, and different. That is our part. A postman may deliver us $100, but we do not consider that the postman is giving us $100. The money is sent by a friend, and it's simply the postman's business to hand it over as it is without taking anything or adding anything to it. This is the position of the guru. That is why the guru is not different from God, because the guru, just like Krishna was instructing Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita. So the same thing, the guru is like a postman carrying the message of Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and passing the same message to us. He will not add his own. That is what we call paramparam. We'll talk about that as time goes on. You see, the guru is a bona fide, is like a postman like Prabhupada used there. You see? And you see, his perfection is that he delivers $100 as it is sent by one's friend. That is his perfection. The postman may be imperfect in so many ways. We should take note about this. Very, very important. The postman may be imperfect in so many ways, but when he does his business perfectly, is perfect. So what he's saying here about the guru is that a guru is a bona fide representative of Krishna. We may find some imperfection in our guru or whatever, because, it's a human being, which we should not consider him as an ordinary human being also. But because we have this cataract of death in our eyes, so we find faults in everyone. So even though the so-called fault you may find in your guru should not be considered, because why? As long as your guru is following perfectly the instruction of Krishna and is giving you the message of Krishna purely without adding his own speculation to it, the guru should be considered to be perfect. Very, very important. Any question or comment?
Prabhuji, I have a question.
Yes, please go ahead.
I remember Prabhu Mahendra said that our husband is also considered as our guru. So can you explain why he said that?
Yeah, very good. Yes, actually, just like we say, there are so many Shisha gurus, but we can only have one Diksha guru. So a woman's guru is the husband, okay? And that is why you see in the scripture, it is mentioned that if a woman is chaste to the husband, whatever spiritual perfection that the husband attains, the woman also will share equally with the husband. If he follow the husband very strictly. But sometimes in our discussion you asked actually is a very, very important one. But sometimes in our ISKCON movement, there is always this competition between the guru and the husband. Who will control the mataji, the wife? You know, I'm laughing because I know this and I've witnessed many times. There is one particular Maharaj or guru, I don't need to mention him. It's not my duty to do that. So his female disciples, they are very, very close to him. And he will tell them, even when they should, when they should meet with their husband, you see, to that extent he was controlling, And the Prabhujis are not very happy with that. The husband are not very happy because they are thinking that is not the duty of the guru. I am the husband. That is my duty. Is to take care of my wife. Why the guru is coming into my family affair, and because of this, sometimes the husband may lose some respect to such guru. So actually, it's not supposed to be so. The disciple, the guru, the husband is the guru of the wife. If the husband is in the good standing, surely then the wife has to follow 100% the husband. If he is in good standing. Only when the husband is not in good standing, then also we will discuss Guru Tiaga in the coming days. When you can reject a guru, okay, we'll discuss that. So like what you are saying, yes, your husband is your guru. And when there's contradiction between your guru instruction and your husband instruction, you have to use your head. Maybe you have to follow your husband so that you can be happy. You see? Because if you disobey your husband and you want to follow your guru and your husband is not happy with that, then you cannot go and stay with your guru, no? And there's a problem. So you have to be intelligent and use your head when you are, relating with your guru and your husband. Because according to the scripture, the husband is your first guru. Okay? Okay, yes, Mother Nikki, I saw your hand first.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. Can I ask something?
Yes, go ahead.
Since we're talking about the female devotees, goal or objective is to find like a good husband that is a pure devotee. But in reality, that's not really feasible. There's not many pure devotees around us. So what if the girls here, the female Matajis here, gets initiated in the future, and then when it's time for us to find our husband, we have to go look outside, the non-initiated people or even non-Hare Krishna men. What if we find a husband from them? And of course, that would mean we would become the devotee in the relationship, right? So thus the concept of having a husband and having him as your guru, does it apply to us if we are the ones initiated in the relationship and our husband is non-Hare Krishna? Is our perfection, does it apply to them too?
Yeah, this question you asked is very important actually. But if you do that, it's going to be very difficult for you, you see? Because what happened is that if you, let's say for example now, you go and marry somebody who is not a devotee, and you are the only devotee in the relationship, it's going to be very, very difficult for you because then you'll be struggling in that relationship. You see, you'll be finding fault in the man. because you think it's not a devotee. Any little thing you find fault, you talk down on him. You see? So you have to be very strong actually to make such decision. You have to be very strong to make, because I've seen many relationships like that work also. Like I've seen in Tukaram, Maharashtrian saint, his wife was not a devotee. You know, Tukaram is pure devotee, but the wife was not a devotee. But the wife, even though the wife was not a devotee, the wife always disturbing him. Oh, go and walk, go and walk. All this, you are every time chanting, chanting, chanting. Go and walk. You know, Tukaram will not mind him. He will just be chanting, you know. You know, and God, Krishna will always provide because he has such faith. So, but mind you, even though if we are going to marry somebody, like in India, is very easier. And why I say it's very easier is that even though if the man is not a devotee, but at least he understands the culture. You understand? He understand the culture. So it's not like in Philippines, if you go and marry somebody who is not a devotee, then he'll be forcing you to cook meat, force you to cook fish, force you to cook what you cannot eat. So that situation will be very, very disgusting for you. You see, and that kind of relationship may not last. Also, if you say you cannot cook what the person is going to eat, then how will the relationship will last? You see, so why I say it's easier in India is because even though the person is not a devotee, but he still understands the culture. You see, and so actually there's so many wonderful devotees in the world. So you just have to worship Krishna, and Krishna will send you your own wonderful devotee. Don't worry about it. There's so many wonderful devotees. Okay? Yeah.
Prabhu. Because,
Yeah.
you know, the Matajis here were very beautiful, all of us. So we have a lot of men lining for us. That's a fact. The thing is, the non-devotees, they're promising something to us, like, oh, I would turn vegetarian for you. I would join the Hare Krishna movement for you. They keep promising those things. So what if we find someone that's gonna do that, that's gonna commit to that vow or promise?
That's very good. That is very good. That is very good. If you find someone who is going to do that, it's very good. But one thing about that kind of promises is that it doesn't last for long. You see? See, relationship is a very strong thing. So men are like this. Men are like this. When they want to get something, they're ready to do everything. Some of them also, they are ready to continue to follow you for 5 years, 10 years. Once they get what they want, you become nothing in their eyes again. You see? Some men are like that. They can be patiently waiting for you for 5 years, 3 years. Oh, I will do whatever you want. Yeah. Once they get what they want, you are useless in their face. You know, it's like you are nothing again. You see? So that is now somebody who has given you promise, I will do this, I will do that. Now, after getting what he wants, you don't, you will not, you will forget all the promises. It's like, yeah, and then what? And then what? I don't want to follow again. So yes, some people can really do that. They can do that, but they may be very rare. Okay, we already passed the time. It's already 9:03. Sorry. Yeah, that is why I say that I give more time so that we can continue for longer days. You see, so it's already 9 o'clock. We are supposed to finish by 9 o'clock, and we have not finished today's PowerPoint. Means that we have to continue. Tomorrow is Friday. We have to continue on Monday.
Tomorrow is Saturday, Prabhuji.
Yeah, tomorrow is Saturday, so we have to continue on Monday. Okay, so we have about 1, 2. Yes, so on Monday we're going to be talking about the different types of guru. Okay, so we stop here because early to bed is early to rise. Make a man or a woman healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, so we stop here. Thank you very much. So we continue on Monday. Let's always come early so that we can start and make proper use of our 1 hour. It's going to be 1 hour. So, and also read the student handbook before the class and take notes. And on Monday also, I'm going to talk more about the assessment aspect of it and how we are going to go about it. And take notes when you are reading. You can spend 1 hour every day going through it. 1 hour is okay. Just go through the student handbook 1 hour, take some notes, come to the class, ask questions, make it more interactive so that it can be very nice. Okay, thank you very much. We will continue on Monday from where we stop.